Javier Dominguez played this deck to achieve #1 at the World Championship this weekend. It's the best deck in Standard, in Magic. Right now, it's Dimir Demons, and we're going to play it. Let's go. Welcome to the Attic Mana Dad here. It's the channel where we explore what's fun in Magic, mostly on Arena, and of course, on Arena, in Magic in general, everybody's talking about this World Championship. Just forget about the Universes Beyond getting added to Standard News. Nobody's talking about that, right? Well, I already put out a video on that. Well, but we do want to celebrate excellence, and Javier Dominguez beating some of the best in the world to become a world champion again. He's the face of Fervent Champion, if you recall that. He's going to get his face on another Magic card. And here's what he brought to Worlds and took down the competition with. Dimir Demons. And it's Tuesday on the channel, and we like to play the best tribes or types in Magic on Tuesdays for Typal Tuesday. And so it's Demon Typal, best deck in Magic. But what are the demons? What are we doing? Well, turn one, we're probably duressing our opponents and just messing up their hand. We got one cut down to deal with the fast decks in the main deck and a couple cut downs in the sideboard. Ghost Vacuum made the sideboard, which is kind of fun. We'll talk about the sideboard in a second. We got Fairy Masterminds, four of them. Flash Flying, so pretty nice. Spell Stutter, they work nicely with that. So maybe it's a Fairy Demon deck. I don't know why they call it Dimir Demons. It's got Fairy synergies too. Demons and Fairies, nothing goes together like that. And Broncos, Snake Horse Mounts. 3 of Anoint with Affliction, which is interesting because I don't believe there's a poison counter element to the deck, so it's just about exiling small creatures. So they went with 3 of those instead of 4 cut downs. 2 Caustic Broncos. We know this is a good mid-range card. You essentially have to deal with it, or it's just going to attack and draw cards. So that's pretty nice. 4 go for the throats. 2 shoot the sheriffs. So really heavy on the removal. It's almost like removal tribal here. Jace, the Perfected Mind, combining with Demon Excruciator. So if you haven't been beat by this combo yet, here's how it works. Demon Excruciator comes down. It's 6/6 flying, but the most important thing is that a player's going to exile all but the bottom 6 cards of their library. So once you've got Jace in hand, you play the Excruciator. You know you can survive at least 1 round against opponent. Then you just drop Jace the next turn, do the -X and mill 3 times X, because they're only going to have 6 cards in their deck, and just mill them out and win that way. So that's pretty nice. That's a demon. Archfiend of the Dross, 4 of, is also a demon. And that's going to combine with Unholy Annex, which is the real key in the card that is spiking in value right now. If you read the MTG Finance subreddit, everybody's going crazy about Unholy Annex / Ritual Chamber. It's a room. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. Otherwise, you lose 2. So kind of a slightly worse Phyrexian Arena on that side. But we do have demons, so hopefully we're going to start draining them instead of losing those 2 life. And then Ritual Chamber, just a 5 mana, make a 6/6 black demon token with flying. That's also great. So 2 cards in one, card advantage on one side. This card is looking like maybe it was underrated, severely underrated early on, but now people are onto it. The pros were definitely onto it. Both players in the finals were running this card. 8 swamps. We're going to be heavy on swamps because we want to cast that Doomsday Excruciator for the excruciating cost of 6 black mana. Darkslick Shores, Gloomlake Verge, Restless Reef, and Undercity Sewers as tap lands. Some underground rivers, and Fountain Port, not providing anything, but just a good overall land. In the sideboard, we're going to be playing best of 1 today, but I will include a deck list with the sideboard. We got Dreams of Steel and Oil, Negate, our complete complement of Anoint with Afflictions, Withering Torment. So just tons of removal and some negates is interesting. Another Jace, which is also an interesting choice. So you want to go up 3 Jaces, maybe just so opponents can't relax after they've removed 2 Jaces. They can't relax. Some Liliana of the Veils, 1 Deadly Cover-Up, 1 Gix's Command, kind of board wipey stuff, and 1 Outrageous Robbery. It's interesting. You can kind of just transform into the regular Dimir mid-range deck is what I'm getting from that. The non-pro. That's my non-pro commentary. But let's see how this non-pro plays the deck and if it actually is good on the ladder or you have to be a giant brain like Javier Dominguez to actually succeed with it.
Hey, it's me, Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Actually, haunting and overlording are just my hobbies. My day job is managing the YouTube algorithm. I try to make sure lots of negative, conspiracy-laden clickbait shows up in your feed. You know, nightmare fuel. Whatever you do, don't like, comment, or elder gods forbid, subscribe to a channel like this one, okay? We don't need your feed filled up with people who genuinely enjoy playing Magic like this so-called Manadad. He puts deck lists and other useful links in the description. He even shows real win rate stats at the end of the videos. Yikes. Clicking on positive, helpful videos takes away from the time I could be spending haunting woods or putting my friend Writhing Chrysalis into draft boosters. But you don't have to take it from me. 9 out of 10 players who want to unban grief agree. Now let's see. What is your racist uncle clicking on today? He has impeccable taste. Let me send some of those videos your way.
Getting over a cold right now. Apologies if my voice isn't its usual buttery timbre. Well, we got plenty of lands here. Let us see, let us see. Keep that. We're just on the Restless Reef, but they do come out with the Novice Inspector turn 1. So it's probably the Convoke deck. I think, well, wait a minute. Is there anything we can duress out of their hand that is any good? Or do we just cut this down? We just hold up, cut down. I guess if they have the thing that makes 3 goblins, we'll wish we duressed here. Well, hop to it. See if they got a 2-drop. Not they just cracked the clue. And they played the land that they drew, so now we know they got nothing. Nothing. We play the tap land and just cut down the Novice Inspector. We got Shoot the Sheriff and go for the throat for follow-up turns. Let's see. They draw another hop to it. Play Concealed Courtyard. Pass the turn. Restless Reef pass. This is a flash creature. We're going to go with Resolute Reinforcements. So they'll be able to use the... Wait, well, let me get it up. The Knight Errant. And we'll be seeing it soon enough. How many cards do they find with it? They did only get to Knight Errant for 2. They find Seasoned Warren Guard and Arabella. Okay. Guess we'll just keep removing creatures. I want to be able to stop Arabella. Don't believe anybody entered the Convoke deck in the World Championships. I could be wrong about that. Maybe there was somebody who had it. Okay, so tax for 3, that's fine. Oh, but that's gonna... Oh. And Spellstutter is not going to be that great for stopping Arabella. Should we just remove the Warren Guard or we just take the hit? Huh, okay, so they don't play Arabella. Lake Verge, pass the turn. Ah, okay, so they were holding back for Wandering Rescuer. So that we can spell stutter. And then Arabella will just have to go for the throat. No, it's an artifact. Darn it. Were we not careful? We should have held back Shoot the Sheriff. I guess I didn't know Arabella was in this deck. This is a new version of this deck. Just blow this guy up, I guess. Except the Mastermind, but so what? Wasn't going to block with that anyway. Alright, deck. Anoint with Affliction. There we go. And let's play out the land. So they know they don't have to play around counterspells. They're kind of flooded out here too. Where are my demons at? Wow, not a demon. Oh man, their last card was Wandering Rescuer. Okay. Well, that deals 6, 7, 8. I guess we survive. But we basically would need a board wipe. What do we draw? My demons. Block the Wandering Rescuer, but they have removal. Looks like they do. Oh, no, just Resolute Reinforcements. Okay. Oh, forcing a block here. And, yeah, that's GG's. I may be playing this deck entirely wrong. Leave your comments. See if I'll figure it out by the end of this video. If not, I might need your help. Chat, where you at? Yeah, at least we go first this time. Let's Duress. See what our opponent's up to. Well, Shard Mage's Rescue is going to be annoying. They don't actually have... Oh, they do have a creature. Emberheart Challenger. So they're going to plot that turn 1. We could take away their turn 1. Or we just take away the Shard Mage's Rescue. It means go for the throat will be active. And if we spell stutter their creature, turn 2. And we can hold that up with Fairy Mastermind. I like this. I like this a lot. Emberheart Challenger, go ahead. They're worried about playing into a counterspell. No, they still go for it. Take the damage. Gloom Lake Verge. So, do we think they... I guess if they have a creature, they have a creature. What we'll do is play Jace. Do the mill thing. Do we mill ourselves? Mill them. Mill them.
I know where to find all the answers.
Optimistic Scavenger. Heartfire Hero. Pluses up the hero. Or bound to take some serious damage from those. Let's minus on that. And
Organic minds are easily quelled.
pass the turn. They go for Atali's favor on the hero. Where's the ethereal armor? Guess we let... No, I think we'll just remove it now. They don't even have the land. Yeah, we don't want to take damage, so let's just remove it now. They do get to put their plus counter on the scavenger. And draw their card. Still like a 3-for-1. Oh, look at that! The mastermind came in, and now you have no creatures to play your enchantments on. Oh, they did. Still got a Heartfire hero. Okay, well... we'll go with the plus this turn.
Become subdued.
Be slow about it. Ollie's favor hits sheltered by ghosts. Which takes out Jace. Okay, so it goes.
A minor setback to fight.
Hit us for 1. So we could Jace plus. We could Jace minus. We've got the Restless Reef. Let's see what they do. Instant speed flying, okay. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. There's our go for the throat. Okay, is their last card... the protection spell, it's fine. Hey, we got Jace back. Haha.
We can improve upon your ideas.
33-4. Oh, opponent just keeps getting creatures. Annoyingly. Let's see.
I know where to find
Okay,
all
we
the
got
answers.
that. Do we wait till they maybe play a thing on it? We could drop another Jason and your plus thing. Keep the new Jace.
You cannot win. Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
What if they have a protection spell? Is that... it's still fine, right? How many cards they have left in like 34? $19 in graveyard. How many do we have to... we have to have 20 in graveyard? Optimistic Scavenger. Okay. We'd rather remove Heartfire Hero, I think. Draw me a bunch of cards.
We can improve upon your
There we go. Do you scoop now, opponent? Or would you rather scoop later? We'll play another Restless Reef, I suppose. Alright, Mastermind coming in. Mountain Port. Let's fire up the reef. I do have to worry about let's try to get another removal spell in hand. We have to worry about there we go. There's the Caustic Bronco. Should we saddle that up? Their hasty guy. Manifold Mouse. How many of those have we got in the graveyard? 1, 2. No, just 1. 21 cards. See what their card is they're holding back. It was an Emberheart Challenger. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I need 3 to saddle that. Well, let's come in with the Restless Reef. Don't think we want to attack with the Caustic Bronco. It's just a pure blocker at this point. And the turn. Or I missed plussing on that? I think I missed a plus there. Emberheart Challenger. 2 of them. Okay, was not expecting that. Going face. Well, let's exile 1. And block the other. We were ready for that. An opponent scoops it up. Gotta win. Dimir Demons. The Dimir Demons. I'm adding the dim. Opponent goes first, but I guess we'll keep it. Hope they're slow. Play a tap land. Oh, they are not slow. Gonna get run over. Cliff Spear. We need that removal. Deck. You can hear me. Removal, please. We're 12. Okay, good. See if we can get them to use up some more of their pump spells. Ooh, Might of the Meek. Or do we just keep them from drawing another card? Also that. And the Manifold Mouse. Which luckily doesn't have a huge effect. Okay, shot the Sheriff. That's good. Save that. Questing Druid finds Emberheart Challenger and Torch the Tower. Gives the mouse double strike. Is their last thing a pump spell? It's just a shock. Okay, well. We'll take 2 from the mouse and 2 from the shock. Go to 5. Having a blocker save us. Druid. Full mouse gets double strike. Wow, they're coming in, so they have a pump spell? I think it's still a trade. I don't think they can get up to 6 power. We would have had to block there anyway, assuming the pump spell. Go to 3. Darkslick Shores is a bit rough. Hope they just get a land or something here. Mastermind. No pump spells. Whew. Okay. It does land. Phew. And Fountain Port. Let's make a 6/6 before we do anything. Do I dare attack with the 2/1? I guess I dare. They have put a slick shot show off aside, which means it'll be hard to spell stutter it. Let's unlock this. We need to keep mana up for spell stutter anyway. Guess the mastermind's not blocking this slick shot. We'll just hold back our 6/6. Oh, good. Go for the throat. Now I feel a bit more comfortable holding back. Every turn we're gaining 2 life and drawing an extra card. If we can just keep this game going. Restless Reef is fine. Hit you for 6. Make it a 2-turn clock. Four to 7. Here's the slick shot. Coming in. Let's block. Any tricks, opponent? Gonna shock the mastermind. Okay. We could stutter that. Then they can't do any more tricks, and then they just trade. Be colorless for that. And we fly back, hit him for 6, and we win. Woohoo! Up against Ew. Ew. Apologies if I just hurt your eardrums with that. We go first. You're going to Duress. Let's see what AO is playing here. Literally all creatures. Okay. Nothing happening until turn 2, though. And we can anoint that with Affliction. Here's a Ruby. Kova Rubius. Getting Tracoranius. And Gloomlake Emerge. Do we go ahead and Jace here? So. Hopefully got rid of their ability to do hasty stuff for a turn. Got stuff in the graveyard.
We can improve upon your ideas.
Some Archfiends. This Jolly Blue Man could just attack. Didn't think about that.
Noise.
What are their missing cards? They can play Kona, but they can't clone Kona with the Jolly for one more turn. They could play Lauren. They could clone Lauren. They have to sacrifice whatever they clone. Okay, copy Gaia. You can tap Gaia for 2. Play Rona. Taking a lot of damage from Archfiend there. What if I just do that and then... Is there some reason they really wanted Rona out? Should I just remove Rona now? Hit him for 6. It untaps whenever they cast a legendary. I'm gonna leave Rona. Save the Go for the Throat for a more important target, I think. The human. Draw a discard. Lauren is human. This is a beast. They lose the Skrelv, which is honestly pretty good. Okay. Kona comes in. Anything? Consider attacking with Rona. They decide against it. I'm going to remove Kona. And they give it up. Okay. Playing a Schwamp. Opponent is also Dimir. Oh, here we go. We got the Doomsday Excruciator. We got the Excruciacus. Flood Pits Drowner. Good card. Is it worth cutting down? I guess so. Gloom Lake Verge. They could possibly counterspell this. I guess we'll just pass. Seems like some kind of flash deck. Okay, now we got 2 of them. See what they're gonna do. Take a 1/1. Okay. We could have done that. Let's see. Opponent feels about the Unholy Annex. They allow it. Okay, pass turn. Take some damage, draw a card. Got nothing to do but make fish, apparently. Oh, we got our combo. Okay. Now we just need to get to 6 black mana. Preferably get our opponent out of cards, too, but, you know. opponent. Ninjutsu's in Kaito. That's hexproof.
I've seen scarier things in a bowl.
Which is kind of annoying. I guess when they use it to draw a card, we'll Fairy Mastermind. What do you think of that opponent? Hey, we got the counterspell. Okay.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
I need to make a treasure with this. We're kind of losing life left and right, too. Oh, so close, so close. If we make a demon, does that distract them long enough? Or should we Jace? If we Jace, we still have Go for the Throat. Maybe they'll attack Jace.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. Organic minds are easily quelled.
There's our 6 black mana, but it is tapped.
My eyes are as sharp
Yeah,
as
more
my
Planeswalker removal. Kaito's annoying. Shieldred. Sure. That we have removal for. Get them to use up their counterspells. Ooh, and we hit the untapped black land too. Alright, well. Probably have a way of dealing with this demon, but
You can be made to obey.
at least we're gaining some life. Yep, Liliana of the Veil.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick. Off you go.
Alright, please be out of counterspells, opponent. All coming down to you, Doomsday. We will be able to pay 2. If they only have Phantom Interference. And they don't have double blue.
Your secrets
Not
don't
yet.
stay hidden for long.
Ooh, this could be good. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Or we could Duress. If the coast is clear. Yep, they had Phantom Interference. Okay. Here we go. Good game. Ooh, Dimir mirror win with the Doomsday kill. Gotta love it. Okay, Dimir Demons. Actual win rate, not what I could just fit in the video. I was doing terrible at first with this deck. It was like a 20% win rate, but then I came back and won some more games. Luckily, I played more than just 5 today. 50% on the play, 67% on the draw for a 56% win rate. I think that also maybe shows we weren't on the play as much as we were on the draw because, yeah, so loss, win, loss, but then bunch of wins, and I did manage to record a Doomsday win, so hope you enjoyed that. Leave hashtag Doomsday Combo in the comments. That's where you should leave it in case you don't do it. For the best of one, just because there were so many aggro decks, you might actually want to up the removal, and the Bronco might be not as good. But otherwise, pretty fun deck to play. Took a little bit for me to get into the swing of it. I'm sure I made lots of mistakes the pros would not make. But hopefully you learned something along with me today. Thanks for joining me in the attic. I've been Manadad, reminding you magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.